Turn to obituaries, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Pre-need to at-need, funerals, burials, and cremation since 1975. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home provider is Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. In obituary news this morning, Audrey Pate, funeral service will be this morning at First Methodist Church in Childersburg. Visitation at 9, and the service is at 10 at First Methodist Church, with burial in the Green Hill Memorial Garden Cemetery. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. Mr. Jacob Hill died in Washington, D.C. Mr. Hill was a National Guardsman who was stationed in Washington. You know, President Trump called up the National Guard there, and he passed away in his hotel room, and funeral arrangements to be announced by Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Judy Pinson died November 23rd. Visitation will be held at Radley Smith in Sylacauga on November 28th from noon until 2, with the funeral service to follow at 2 in the chapel there. Burial in the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery, 1501 Talladega Highway. Radley Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Mr. Jagger Thorne Cox, age 18, of Raglan, died November the 22nd. Jagger was a 25 graduate of Raglan High School, where he was an all-around athlete on the football, baseball, and basketball teams. And he had planned to enlist in the United States Marine Corps on January 4th of 2026. The family will receive friends at Hardin's Chapel Church from noon until 2. And the memorial service, actually that was held yesterday in Raglan, and you can still offer your condolences at ursharyfuneralhome.com. Ursary Funeral Home in Pell City, in charge of the arrangements. Visitation for Gwen Smith, age 71. That visitation will be at Weguffka Family Worship Center, Coosa County Road 29 in Weguffka. Pastor Tommy Thornton officiating that service. Burial in the Weguffka Family Worship Center Cemetery. Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. Mrs. Darlene Marie Singleton, age 79, died November 20th. The family will receive friends at Ursary Funeral Home in Pell City, 6:30 to 9 p.m. on Thursday, December the 11th. Funeral service will be held at the funeral home at 1 o'clock on Friday, December the 12th, with Bishop Gary Bean and Reverend Steve Drake officiating. Interment in the St. Clair Memorial Gardens, Ursary Funeral Home directing. And Mr. Foley Dean Rich, age 85, of Pell City, died November 24th. The family will receive friends at Ursary Funeral Home, and the service is today with Pastor Sherry Donaldson officiating. That'll be at 2 o'clock at Ursary Funeral Home in Pell City, with interment in the Oak Ridge Cemetery. Ursary Funeral Home, Pell City, in charge of the arrangements. This obituary report this morning brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg, pre-need to at-need, funerals, burials, and cremations since 1975. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home provider is Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.